Hi everyone, welcome to Hall of Fame interviews. Today I have the most cheerful with a lovely smile, a client of mine, Priyanka Surdi. She's basically from Pune, an IT professional and a mother of 2.5 years old. She started her fitness journey way back in 2021 when her baby was just 5 months old, lost over 12 kgs of weight and some amazing inch loss. And guess what? She's been able to take care of that weight and her health for all these years. It's around end of June. Today is 30th of June 2023, and I see her live today maintaining herself at the same weight. And we are here, first of all, to know more secrets about it. So congratulations, Priyanka, and welcome to the Hall of Fame interview. So I would like to quickly know about what made you basically start your fitness journey. So let's start with the scratch.
So, see, it was my pregnancy weight gain. My post-pregnancy, I was around 69 kgs on the day I delivered my baby. And post 15 days, I weighted myself. It was around 68. And down the month, down 3 months down the line, I was 67 kgs. And then I had to lose weight, not just because I was overweight, but to feel that strength again. So all that weight had made me, I wasn't able to, walk much, or even climbing 3 stairs would make me lost my energy and everything. I was exhausted all the time. So not just because to look fit, young and fitter, I wanted to do it for myself.
Beautiful.
Okay, yep.
Beautiful.
So yeah, so then I thought, why not start now? Because I had, I was scrolling to the FB pages and everything, like what to do, what other people have done. And then I came across your profile. Your name was like it was the highest, I would say, ranked person in weight loss journey. So I thought of going with you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So what was it when you just decided to talk to me? I remember we having a conversation where I explained to you everything. So
Yeah.
was getting started an easy decision? And if not,
no, it obviously was not, because my baby was just 5 months old. I was still breastfeeding him. So then I thought, what if I cut down on my portions? What will happen to the, will he get enough milk?
Right.
That was my main concern, nothing else.
Right.
So, and one more benefit what I had was the entire my pregnancy like duration was during COVID. So I didn't had any outside food.
Right.
It's a great thing, and I was not craving also because of that. It's been like a year, more than a year. I didn't had anything from outside, like fried foods or whatever. So I was not craving that. So cutting down that food was not my anxiety or something. The biggest concern I had only was my baby.
Right.
But then you answered all my questions, and it was I remember you telling me that it is specially designed for lactating mother.
Yes.
So the portions you mentioned, and so that made me believe that no, and I got my confidence back. No, I have to start right now. And one more thing, I started it when my baby was 5 months old, only because I had 2-3 months of leaves balanced back then, even after that. And I knew once I start my office, it would be difficult.
Right. Perfect.
So that's why I started it back then. And yeah, it was not a big easy decision, but you made me take it anyhow.
Right. So did it impact? I mean, did the program made any impact on the milk supply?
No, it didn't. It didn't. Yeah.
Perfect. So what was it in that 3 months? What happened in the 3 months? If you could just talk about your journey there and experience of working with me.
Yep, sure. So first of all, so my days prior to begin this journey, my days were like I used to get up at whatever time I want, and then play with my son, and then again sleep, and then it would just eat, sleep, repeat, and play with my kid, of course. So when I started, it was so I decided that I will do the workouts in the morning only. Because I prefer doing it in the mornings. Since earlier, when I used to like do it once or twice or thrice in a week, I used to do it in the mornings. Okay. So first of all, the biggest thing was to get up early before my kid could get up. because then he used to, want me to by his side and whatnot. So that was the first thing. And then the motivation was your videos. Like you used to send the client testimonies, the other videos, and then I used to think like, yes, these people can do. And I have seen the testimonies of people doing the exercises even at 11 p.m. in the night.
Yeah.
So then I thought, they are working hard, they have hectic schedules, and I am here. I have the whole day at my hand. There are people to take care of my baby. Then I have to do this for myself.
Right.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
those testimonies which you shared, the videos you shared were the inspiration to get up early, start my day early. So I used to complete my whatever workouts you shared in the first 7 to 8 a.m. My baby used to get up at 8:15, 8:30 ish. So I used to complete my exercise session before that.
Okay. Okay. Great. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, what was it about the nutrition part? Was the food enough? And what was your learning basically? If I could ask you to summarize your 3 months program into three learnings you had. So, what is that three learnings you would want to share with everyone?
Uh, First of all, fancy diet is not necessary. What we are eating from generations,
Yeah.
that is enough for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and second, all see what has happened over the years is we have cut down our portions. I remember when I was a kid, I used to eat everything. There was salad in my plate, rice, dal, everything. Uh, of course, a proportionate one, or maybe my mother used to
Give me more.
feed me, feed me a lot. But then,
That's what mothers do.
yeah, but everything was there.
Yes.
And now, when I see myself, I either eat roti or a rice.
Mm.
There is never a whole meal. I don't think of about proteins and anything. I just eat to go by.
Yeah.
But the portion sizes and the proportions which you describe, like we have to have this much of protein, this much of carbs, this much of fibers and whatnot. So it made me realize portioning and the proper content. That's
Mm.
the key.
Right.
No healthy, no fancy things like only liquid diets, only keto diets and whatnot, and proper regular exercises and maintaining the time when you eat.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. So you did this program way back in 2021, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So what was it after losing that 12 kgs? What did that do to you when you lost that 12 kgs? So if you had to explain that experience, what happened when people outside the world saw you?
Yeah.
Uh,
So first of all, when I finished the program, I was still at home. I had one more month of leave at my hand, so
mm,
I was here home, and in that time, I switched to a new job.
mm,
So when I joined in the company, people were new to me. They didn't knew my background, like even if I'm married or whatnot. And one fine day, I was talking. I took my kid to office,
mm.
and they were shocked. People were like, we didn't even think that you're married and you have a kid. Who's almost a year old. How is that possible? So, and
Okay.
then one of the best compliment was from my husband itself. He said, "You're glowing."
Amazing.
Yeah, and that is the thing. Like, yeah, what else I need?
It truly appreciates, when your loved ones acknowledge your efforts, because it isn't easy to do what you have done. There are, always people, when they look at the before and after picture, they just look at what was before and what was after. But the journey you have in between is something which is worth cherishing, because it's not just about that weight on the weighing machine, but it's about saying no to things when you really want
Yeah.
to say yes. Developing that habit of having that self-control, that determination of waking up and working out even if you didn't want to. So all of those things build a lot of commitment muscles and a lot of discipline into your life. So I just want to ask you one question, Priyanka. Is this plan something which you can easily follow? I mean, it tends to nutritional plan, or the habits which we have built over a period of 3 years. Is it something which you can easily adapt as a lifestyle? What is your
Yes,
experience about it?
yes, of course. See, first of all, for the first 3 months, it was like I can't eat sweets and whatnot, and I resisted myself because
Mm.
I had to lose that weight.
Yeah.
But that 3 months, what they did to me is, first, I unconsciously now remember the portion.
Mm.
I know what I need, right?
Mm.
Second, uh, I follow the times.
Right.
Even today, however busy I am, I have my lunch at 1 p.m. sharp,
Nice. Mm.
right? I have my dinners before 7. I
Hmm.
so that had that habit that in me, I cannot eat past 8:30.
Right.
My body itself doesn't allow me. I
Right.
don't feel like eating.
Mm.
Then I might have some light snacks or some like a milk or something, if
Hmm.
if at all I'm feeling hungry, but I cannot have the entire meal.
Got it.
So
Yeah.
times that has that constraints,
Your
it's
body is
yes,
arranged to that body clock,
yes, yes,
cardiac rhythm.
yes.
Circadian rhythm you're able to.
Yes.
Perfect.
First and second thing, consciously or unconsciously, whenever I try to eat some sugary items, and I know what I had in this entire day or the entire week or past few weeks, what I have been eating,
Mm.
so automatically my body tells me not to eat it.
Mm.
It's not like I am, suppressing my desire to eat. I don't
Unconscious.
feel like yeah,
Amazing. That's the willpower I always keep talking about. It's not that you have to give up on something, but you need to know where to draw that line.
yes,
So as long as you know that, okay, fine, this is, I've been overdoing with these things and I better stop, that call in itself is more than enough to keep you grounded and on track. So the most important in the session why we are having here today is, what is that mantra, if you
mhm.
could say, if there is something which is helping you is maintaining that lost weight. So if anybody has to look at you as a source of inspiration to understand, okay, this is something which is done, which I can do as well to maintain my lost weight. So if you could just help us with those tips which is helping you in maintaining your weight.
Okay, yeah. So see, what I would like to say is, be loyal or be true to yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot fool others. I can tell you, whenever I was in the program, I could have tell you that I didn't eat any sugar or any sweets, but I know myself if I had eaten that or not. So be true to yourself, what you want
Mm-hmm.
and your body needs. It's up to you. So
Right.
that is one thing, and it is this program. I really appreciate you for that, for designing it in a such a way that it is easily,
Yeah.
we can follow it very 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 easy. There is no fancy things, and I really liked it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, any suggestions or any sharing of yours to anyone who wants to start their fitness journey? As you are mother, being a 5-month-old mother, decided to start your fitness journey. If you had to tell to any mother who wants to start a fitness journey, what would that recommendations be?
For the mothers, I was myself. I had a C-section, so
Mm.
people had that taboo that about C-section. I still see with my friends and colleagues who had undergone C-section. The relatives come to meet them and then say, no, no, don't do this, don't do that, and whatnot. So listen to your body first. I would tell. First, I would say, and the fitness is for yourself.
Mm.
The more fitter you are, more happy you would be, and all that, there is like post pregnancy depression or postpartum depression is a true thing, and when you don't feel good about your body, that increases.
Yeah.
So do it for yourself, not for anybody else, not to show the world you are a santur mom. No, do it for yourself.
That's the
And then
beautiful statement. Right. You're so
eventually
right.
world will call you santur mom.
Yes, absolutely. So the world, when you start walking on that path, eventually will call you a Santur mom.
Yes,
So you
yes,
don't have to do to be called for that. You just
yes,
have to do it for your own self. That's beautiful. So there has to be no resistance to all those mothers who think that, once my baby grows up, I'll do this. It'll impact my breast milk supply. Here's a Jita Jata sabut that
no,
it
no,
doesn't
once
make
your
any
baby
difference.
grows, your time will vanish like this. You have to all the time run around him, run behind
Yeah,
him, feed him and whatnot.
that's
So
true.
that's not the correct time. Correct time is the when your baby is lying on the bed and not doing anything.
That's absolutely true. So, one last question, Priyanka. If you had to rate my program from 1 to 10 and recommend people to join my program, what would you rate me and what would be the suggestion you would like to make to everyone?
Suggestion would be yes, go join Vinali. She's there to help you out. I would rate yourself uh 10 on 10, of course.
Thank you. Okay. So I'm really hoping that you continue this journey. First of all, congratulations on receiving this award. And I hope every year you come back to receiving this award for a lifetime and you continue taking care of that body, taking care of your weight, taking care of your health goals. And remember, I'm just a message away for any challenges you have around this area. And it would be more than happy to serve you. Once again, lovely. And thank you so much for giving your time, your inspiration, your knowledge. And I'm sure people watching out there will truly be inspired by this journey of yours. Thank you
Thank you.
so much, Priyanka.
Thank
And
you
it was
so much
wonderful
for
connecting.
this wonderful experience, and then making my life fitter. I'm
Thank you.